All right, 646. Thanks for staying with us. Marshallville is right outside Fort Valley in Macon County. Based on the last census, population there is just under 1,300.
But over 100 years ago, Marshallville was booming. This morning, our Suzanne Lawler continues her series Sacred Spaces and shows you how a Baptist congregation back then left its mark on the sanctuary that you see today.
I was little now, just 2 or 3 years old. I'd get squirmy. Mama, Daddy, when's this thing gonna be over? I want to go home.
Now, 75 years later, First Baptist Church of Marshallville is one of Roy Barrett's favorite spots. In fact, he's a deacon.
This window is in memory of J.H. Johnson. That is my granddaddy, my mother's daddy.
Barrett's roots run deep in these walls. His grandfather had a hand in making this ornate church a reality. His name is etched in the glass.
So we're about 50-75 yards from the steeple that is right over there, but in this field is where the original church stood. It was wooden and it burned down in 1911. That's when congregation members began building the church that you see today, but they had to wait until the end of World War I.
But that's what it was, naked, I guess, until the war ended.
Pastor Carlton Berry came to First Baptist a couple of years ago.
All these homes between here and there, if I'm going to be able to reach those people for Christ.
Like most folks, the architecture and stained glass impressed him, but it also made him wonder.
In a small town like this, can we do anything to reclaim some of its kingdom glory?
Our members dropped down a lot.
About 20, 25. I think Sunday we had 24 people here.
That low Sunday attendance highlights a bigger problem for Marshallville. 164 people left in the last 10 years. That's a big number for a town of only about 1,300. But at one point, the town did prosper, and First Baptist is a living clue.
In my mind, they must have been pretty wealthy to build a stained glass and brick. This was a balcony over here on this side, not a slave balcony. I've checked that out. It was just a balcony because they needed extra seats.
An ample trust set aside years ago provides the funds to keep the lights on. But Barry wants a church that makes a difference.
I started meeting with the black pastors, African American pastors, and we started having community worship together.
Building connections to restore the church's spirit.
We've had ups and downs. We have survived it.
Just like his grandfather did over 100 years ago. Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ.
Great story by Suzanne once again, and I find that so beautiful that they're uniting with the community and bringing people together of different races to make sure that, you know, they're keeping that church not only afloat but continuing to honor and praise God.
At the end of the day, we're all serving one God, so they can
That's
come
true.
together in unity over that. Pastor Barry says they've embraced technology as well. They put their service out online every week.
They know people are watching by the comments, and the tithing donations have also gone up.
Now, this is just one of several Sacred Spaces stories that Suzanne has done. You can see more of her series right now on 13WMAZ.com.
Find out about the history of several churches in central Georgia, from Irwinton and Twiggs County to Milledgeville and Houston County. The time is now 6